You know, when we talk about heavenly realms and new mystical movements, but if you read Colossians where it says, set your mind on things above, for you died, and the secret of your life is wrapped up with Christ in God. But immediately after that it says this, therefore, as the elect of God, holy and beloved, put on tender mercies, kindness, humility, meekness, and long-suffering. You know, Bob used to say that his ceiling would be our floor. I always thought that meant the prophetic realms would be greater. And Laura and Larry Randolph gave me his sweater, a blue sweater with a white eagle on it, which I treasure. It's in my basement in my prayer room. And as I was wearing it and contemplating what it meant, I felt the Lord say, love. Yeah. That the ceiling of love that we've known, and friendship with you, is just the beginning of a realm. That He's inviting a generation to participate in the spirit of love and the spirit of loving kindness and walking in union with Him and walking in union with one another, where we become complete in love, and love wins, and love covers, and love keeps no record of wrong, and love does not delight in evil, but it rejoices in the truth. It always hopes, always loves, always protects. And I met this angel Zadkiel, and he stood in my room, and my room shook at 4 o'clock in the morning, vibrating with the power of loving kindness. And Zadkiel took me up into the heavens, and I saw a great council taking place. As this was happening, the winds were blowing. Actually, in the physical, they went up to 110 kilometers an hour and knocked out the power for 36,000 homes. Wow. There were 7-meter swells in the bay. No one was hurt, but the winds were so strong that the very first tornado came to that city. A city that's never had a tornado. This happened while I was having a visitation at 4 o'clock in the morning by Zadkiel. And I was shown that great truth has been released in our generation. Yeah. That no more are we permitted, no more can we sit on a seat of judgment. Yeah. And I saw these thrones, and I saw a throne that we sat on of criticism, of celebrity, of competition, of backstabbing and fighting and division and separation. And I saw the Lord was saying, no more. Amen. No more. And I saw this seat of loving kindness, of chesed, of the tender mercies, that there would be an uprising of those that were the revolution of love, the love revolution, who carry what Bob Jones saw. That love wins. Love will win this. Love will win Nashville. Love will win the church. We will not win by fighting in the same spirit. But there is an opposite spirit that is stronger than death, that will bring life. The power of loving kindness and tender mercies. And I was involved in a council where I saw that this was going to change over all of the earth. That it was a global word, that no more were we to sit in that seat of death, of criticism. But there was a place of loving kindness where we can sit now. And from there the winds are blowing. And I had a dream, and in this dream, Jesus and I were in this building with some friends, and Jesus came in, and there was furniture in the room, and He said, take out all the furniture. I said, what? Lord? He said, clear out the furniture and lay a fluffy pink carpet. I'm like, a fluffy pink carpet? Yes, a fluffy pink carpet. We took out the furniture. He said, lay the pink fluffy carpet and the song will return. The song will return. There's a song in the Spirit that will contain the power of the oracle voice, the power of the age to come. David's tent being restored in worship, a new cutting edge, a threshing edge, a power is coming on the voices again. And when I woke up, I looked at what pink meant, and it meant love. So pink is the color of romance and love. And the Lord is saying, remove the furniture, remove the distractions, remove the obstacles, and bring in the fluffy pink carpet. song will return. The song will return. And we are in a threshold right now. What kind of people will we be as this new realm is opening up of life and mysticism and supernatural and transdimensional? Will we judge those that were before? Will we be critics? Will we be superior? Will we be arrogant? Will we be prideful? Or will we be lonely and be the meek that inherit the earth? Whoa! Will we understand that love wins, loving kindness, binding it around our chest, binding it around our hearts? And I had a dream when Zadkiel, just before Zadkiel appeared in my room, and I'll finish with this. In this dream, I saw a company of people that were not engaged in fighting. They were all wearing brown robes, which represented humility, and they were on a journey. They were on a journey. And the people around them were reacting because of what was the realm that they were carrying, and there was infighting. And they said, "You've started a war." But these people kept going and they did not engage it. Then as the dream progressed, they came back to the original place and they found that what had looked like the beginning of the war was the beginning of the great reunification. And that was the word that I heard. A person spoke to me and said, what looked like a war was the beginning of reunification. And I saw that he is going to unite us, believe me, but he is not going to unite us through us contending with one another. He is going to unite us by putting the spirit of loving kindness, tender mercies and sweetness upon us, and allowing our hearts to be strangely warmed. My friend Godfrey Birtle wrote this song. He said this: when I look at the blood, all I see is love, love, love. When I stop at the cross, I can see the love of God. But I can't see competition. I can't see hierarchy. I can't see pride or prejudice or the abuse of authority. I can't see lust for power. I can't see manipulation. I can't see rage or anger or selfish ambition. But I see surrender, sacrifice, salvation, humility, righteousness, faithfulness, grace, forgiveness, love,
love. Oh, we love, love, love. Love, love, love.
When
I look at the cross.